Welcome to Perspective with Bank. Today is a very, very special day. I got a very, very special guest. Most talked about person in the world right now. Yeah. What's up with the king?
Living life, bro.
How you feeling?
I'm planning.
Planning.
I like to hear that.
Where you mentally?
I generally like to hear that, bro. I don't give a shit what if the world turns on you, bro. You cannot give up, bro. And a nigga like this, no matter what you want to say about this nigga, he's a very successful guy, bro. When the world's against him like these, nigga, you can't give up, bro. You gotta keep going, nigga.
Mentally, I feel like
I don't even gotta tell you that nigga's way too evil not to plan, bro. He's way too evil not to be plotting some bullshit, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Young Thug, nigga.
sometimes you be up, sometimes you be down, but I feel like mentally, the game that I'm in, I'm not in sports. Or I'm not an actor. None of that. The game I'm in, no matter what, you want all eyes on you.
That is very true right there, nigga. That is so true. He ain't lying about that, nigga. He's not lying about that shit. He understands the game he's in, bro. Young Thug, bro. You don't Gator fan, bro. I don't give a, and I'm gonna preface this. I'm a Gunna fan first before I'm a Young Thug fan, bro. I always gravitate to the person that like the world just shits on for no reason. At one point when the whole world turns on you, that's when I start to sympathize, because niggas don't even be thinking before they do that shit. So I really respect this nigga. But this video is too long for me to be pausing, so I'm gonna try watch out what I'm doing, chat.
Feel like right now, this moment, no matter how the eyes look, the eyes can look devastating, the eyes can look betrayed, the eyes can look no matter how the eyes look. In the game I'm in, you want all eyes on you. No matter how they come. I always pray for that. God, I want all eyes on me. I no matter how the eyes look. I guess this is him saying, hey,
No matter how they looking.
no matter how they looking, no matter how the eyes look. A lot of the eyes gonna be like, you dead wrong. A lot of the eyes gonna be like, you right.
Hey, before we get into all that though, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, you know, talk, whatever. That's the reason why I said I got Jeff. I want to talk. I ain't never seen you in no interview like speak on John Burr South with Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
What did he say?
You know what I'm saying?
You see, now I be forgetting that these are Atlanta niggas, bro. They gonna have this accent and freaking slang that I can't understand, bro.
Like speak on John Burr South with Lil Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he's saying.
Why not?
I don't know what he's saying.
I feel like just not even no super manly shit or nothing like that. I feel like personally, I wasn't raised by like victims or men with like really touching feelings, or like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised by those type of men. I wasn't raised by the Wellers. I was raised by men that always said, keep going, no matter what, go forward. Because you got to understand, my mom got 11 kids. My daddy, he couldn't sit and be in his feelings about certain things because he still got 11 people to feed, plus my mom, plus him, plus his other kids. My daddy got 15 people he got to worry about every day. So he ain't have a chance to sit back and just focus on his feelings and feel certain things. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by a man who just was like, go forward, because that's what matters. What matters is not sitting and just being stuck in the moment and dwelling on certain things. Like, that ain't what life is about. When you living as a king, it's about going forward. I think I did.
Nigga, this is not cap at all. He's spitting facts, bro. You can say what you want. They violated this nigga's privacy. If you think that if they drop one of your calls, bro, I talk shit all the time, bro. Every single day I'm talking shit about someone, bro. If my shit got leaked, I would have been cooked, nigga. Number one. Number two, what Young Thug is saying right now is actually true, chat. Like, regardless of what the outcome is, you have to keep moving forward, nigga. You have no other choice. Otherwise, the day you give up, we all know how that looks, nigga. You have to. This is a very well done interview, and I cannot wait to hear what this guy has to say, because as of right now, I'm actually impressed. He has not said one bad thing yet. I know it's early in the interview, but type shit.
That's so much to the point where I forget to speak about certain things. I be forgetting to speak about Lil Jeff.
What's your earliest memory? It's great. I ain't never had nobody that question. What's your earliest memory? Like, if you can think of your earliest memory, like, it's the first thing I remember as far as back I can remember. You know what I'm saying?
My earliest memory was Jonesboro South, my hood, the hood I'm from, project I'm from, Jonesboro South. My brother, free Umfum. My brother, he burned the house down.
What?
Playing with matches. Cause you know when you're in the project, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall that come in, the little snake looking heater. He playing with matches on it, and it burnt down the whole building though. It ain't even burned down just our apartment, it burnt down the whole building. That's my first memory. Like real life.
You know, coming up, like, what's the first time you knew, like, that's your first, what type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad, or in between?
Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Men like you raised me. From, even if it's from a distance. Yeah. I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys who from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So men, like, I don't even look at that like it's bad. I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how fucked up we are, bro. That's how we raised. Like, this nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad. Yeah. I looked up to him for that. Like, damn.
Bro, you gotta be brought up in a different type of house, nigga. But that, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot relate to that because I'm not from the hood, nigga. But like, I definitely can see what he's saying though. Like, if you born up in that situation, the type of niggas you look up to are just gonna be different, bro. It's literally, they're gonna be different, bro. And that type of shit is the type of shit you probably like look up to or like praise in your head type of thing. I know what he's saying, bro.
He know how to set a fire. But that nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire. I'm asking him, how the hell you set? How you do it? Like,
this nigga was an effed up kid though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's actually explaining his psychology right now, bro. He's explaining the psychology to this shit, bro.
I'm telling you, that's just how we were raised, bro. That's just how we was raised for real. So I know you got some crazy memories.
I was just saying, when I asked you the question, I was just trying to think of mine. My first one, and I can't. But I would say, what's your first happy moment?
In life?
Yeah.
My first happy moment was when my mama moved out the projects to a house. When my mama moved into her first house instead of apartments, I was like, damn, bro, we got a house. The house was smaller than the apartment. My mama had got a 4-bedroom house. The apartment was 5-bedroom.
Just saying, not feeling so confined no more. Like,
nigga, 5-bedroom apartment, nigga. What? Man, that's a penthouse at that point, ain't it?
A bunch of people now. We got rid of some grass.
Like, I got a yard. I got neighbors. Like houses. Like, I'm waking up, get on the school bus in front of my house instead of the project. It was right across the street from the project though. But so it's just like, you know, but that was like one of my first happy moments, and that I remember, like, as a kid.
What's your first saddest moment?
I used to go with this girl named Santana in Pool Creek. That's when we moved out of Jonesboro South. I moved out of Jonesboro South when I was like 3-4 years old. We moved to Pool Creek, which is right around the corner from Jonesboro South. And I started going with this girl that stayed like 2 apartments down from me. Her name Santana. I was going with her like, we probably like 5-6 years old, like kids. I was going with her, and we was sitting on a bench, and I think I was talking to another girl, and she got me, and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log. Scarred me right here and right here. Hit me with a log.
Made you sad?
Yeah, because it was like, dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, dang, I lost my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. What about?
Hey, man, this nigga was living like a grown-ass man at 6 years old. Wait, that's crazy. He's looking like a grown nigga, bro.
What's the first time you feel like you felt betrayed?
We getting to the deep parts of this shit now, nigga. Getting to the deep part, boy.
Like as a kid coming up, or whatever.
My first betrayal was like, cause I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends. You know, you confined to just your household and the apartments you live in. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, you know, she don't want my mom kids at her house cause we just too deep. Like we got roaches in our house. Our clothes got roaches, so we might come to her house and some roaches might come out of ours. Now she got roaches in our house. Not understand it. You know, no harsh feelings, but you know that type of shit. The nigga that I am. That's the type I was dealing with in life as a kid. I was dealing with that. Like my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No sir. Too many of y'all in. They wouldn't even know no bullshit. Just like she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown in hell. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell nah, we don't want that shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, you know, a different way. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit I was dealing with. Like, that was my first, like, betrayal. Just like hearing my auntie say she didn't want us at our house. We carry roaches.
Damn. Hey, shit, we had roaches like.
Of course.
But, hey,
my auntie them did too, but they was so small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the certain. She just got
a little bit.
Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. She was clean as a motherfucker. She ain't had them 3 kids. All them were respectful, cool people, cool kids, all that. So she can contain like what's going on in her house. We just so deep. It's just like y'all finna come over here. We broke ahead. We got this. Smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids. Her mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps. Y'all come in here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just deep. Y'all ain't even trying to do no shit. Y'all eat all the food. Now my family don't, you know, just like that type.
You know, until recently, like a lot of people who watching, they probably been watching me. They see like I ain't different. I feel like I'm different. I know I'm different now. Like at first, I was trying to trick myself into being different and it ended up working. You get what I'm saying? So, and I started realizing certain like, damn, man, this how you felt about this, or this what shaped you, or this what made you start to think like this, and this what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you think Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug?
A few things. It was a few reasons. A few things like from me being Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug. Like some of the shit that I just spoke on. Like that made me like love people more because I seen like some parts of my family like not having the gratitude and like love that I wanted as a kid. Like I actually love my auntie. I actually love my cousins from my auntie kids. I actually love them. And my mama, we were so deep. My mama always taught us like love, bro. Y'all supposed to be with each other. We'll never go against these folks. Love, you know. So those type of situations impact the impact Lil Jeff to Young Thug. Just like I'm telling you, you gotta think. My mama got a 5-bedroom apartment. We 11 deep. All 11 of us live up in 5 bedrooms. So I'm sleeping in the same bed with 4 other people. The 4 youngest kids my mama got sleeping in one bed. Then the middle 3 sleeping in 2 beds in their room. They got 2 different beds in their room, in one room. Then the other, it's like that. So I grew up off of like, you gotta love one another. We ain't had nothing. We was literally damn near junkies. Like, we ain't had nothing in the world. We did.
No, one thing I will say about Young Thug, bro, like, say what you wanna say about that nigga. Like, he did put on a lot of people, bro. Like, if you're gonna put on some people, like, a part of you has to be very generous, bro. Like, what he did for Young Thug, what he did for Lil Baby and Ghana, you naturally speaking cannot be a fully, like, evil person, bro. Like, he has some compassion in his heart because he would do anything for them boys. When they were boys, when they were actually locked in, bro, he was a very good like figurehead for them boys.
I'm telling you, when I
bomb, not
like not junkies, but like
Yeah.
bombs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, pride,
junkies.
Yeah.
Like
Fucked
we don't
up.
got nothing. Like I wear my sister clothes
Yeah.
to school. My sister then I gotta drop out of school just so I can wear her clothes, and people don't know that I'm wearing her clothes.
That's what I'm saying. How them circumstances, like, in what way did that, like, what way, what it make you feel like?
It made me feel like I just wanted. It made me feel like my aunties and uncles and stuff treating my mama family a certain way. It made me like want love so bad. That's when I started meeting friends. That's when I started wanting love from like other people besides my sisters and brothers. I started trying to get love from my friends. I started getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it just made me just seek love. I started seeking love because I wasn't getting love from like certain parts of my family.
Yeah.
It shaped me in that way. And then a few more ways, like I watched my brother die in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched my brother die in front of me, bro. I'm 8, 9 years old, little boy, kid.
What happened?
He got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling. He stopped Uncle from gambling, and then he kind of slapped Uncle around like, cause Uncle like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He gambling with some grown ass men though. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling. Then he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money. So when he leave, one of his friends goddamn call him and tell him like, bro, don't come back up here. These niggas they gonna take the money back from you if you come back. Cause my brother was like, shit, I'm finna go home right there. I'll be right back. Y'all niggas don't stop gambling. I'll be right back. So he walked down the street to the house and his friend called him like, man, don't come back up here. These niggas goddamn whoa. Which some people would look at like, nah, that's real niggas.
Damn, bro, 11 years old, bro. Holy crap, that's crazy, dog. At 11 years old, you gambling with grown-ass men, and then when you go back home, they say don't come back here, otherwise they're gonna take that money from you, bro. Holy, nah, that's different type of shit right there, dog.
But he knew my brother. He was my brother best friend. He knew my brother. Gangsta, he's standing on that. Off top, you tell my brother some niggas finna do something to him, don't come back. He going right back. Cause the thing about it, he wasn't even coming back. He had won all the money. He won like 9,000. This was little kid shit. He won like 9,000. His friend knew he wasn't coming back. Like he like made him come back by telling him a nigga finna like he gonna rob.
Yeah, that's true, bro. What? That is kind of true. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So he go right back up there and shoot a nigga. He go right back up there. Hey, Ty. Who you just called me and said a nigga said they gonna rob me? Who you said gonna rob me? The nigga Tyler. What the hell? Man, nigga, who you said gonna rob me? You just called me and said one of these niggas might rob me. That's how the situation started.
He shot a nigga, your brother did?
Yeah. He shot 2 niggas. He shot 3 niggas. He shot his friend, and then
Oh my gosh, okay, he deserves to die, bro. Low key, I'm not gonna lie, nigga. You go and shoot 3 people and not expect to get shot back, bro. Come on, nigga. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy though. Damn, bro, Young Thug brother at ease. Oh yeah, nah, Young Thug he's definitely a murderer, bro. He done killed some niggas, bro. What? Your brother just killed 3 people on the spot like that, just over gambling. Young Thug's killed some people, bro. I'm telling you right now. He has definitely killed some people, bro.
he shot the 2 niggas that killed him. Cause his friend was acting like a hoe, like not want to tell him who said he was gonna rob him. His friend like, man, bro, you tripping. Boom, shoot him. Bitch ass nigga.
What? Holy moly. You telling me you done shot your friend? Nah, but that is that's a whole move right there, dog. I'm not gonna lie, he deserves to get shot. Well done, bro. He deserves to get shot for that.
Boom. Then when he shoot him, he started saying like, man, this nigga say him, bro. These 2 niggas. So he started shooting at these niggas.
Damn.
Then he take off running. He hear the police siren. He take off running. Them niggas goddamn started back shooting back. Shot him in the back while he was running. Ran down the street a little bit and fell on the ground and just like, he just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car, take me to the hospital. He just was telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down. My heart rate, everything's slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like he going in shock. My mama like, Beanie, like, son, you hear me? You hear me? And he just like choking up blood, but he like, you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know like, I hear you. He trying to say something, but he can't talk. So my mama like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand. I'm holding one of his hand, my mama holding the other hand. She like, if you hear me, squeeze my hand, son. Squeeze my hand, don't go, son. We squeezing our hand. I'm like, he still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like, so from that day forward, I always said, I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother. That just shaped my life. That made me cause I played football. I looked up to Michael Vick. I played football. I wanted to rap. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Michael Vick. I looked up to Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from Jonesboro South, that handle their business.
Dang, bro, that's different, bro. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. That's completely different, boy. Whew. That's a tough one right there, bro. Imagine you watch your brother get killed, bro. Gotta look up to steppers, bro. Bro, and another thing I'll say, what you wanna say about this guy, Thug? Bro, he's successful, bro. He made. You have to respect someone that's actually made a name for themselves, bro. We know Thug for rap, bro. We know this guy for being a great artist, bro. If you think that's easy, bro. If you think that's easy, then I don't know what the heck you thinking. Because I know for a fact you in your couch right now, sitting, watching popcorn, watching this podcast, nothing, having anything to do on this Saturday night or whatever night it is, man.
That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I was never like 9 years old. I was a kid.
So from that point on, like looking back on it, like what changed? Like what changed in you?
Me, from that day, what changed in me was the way I viewed like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a Jonesboro South nigga got killed by a D11 nigga. So that just started making me be like, man, you ain't from Jonesboro South, nigga. You know what's happening. Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It ain't shaped me one way. Cause it was so many different situations, different scenarios to the point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing foot, my dad and like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, well, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is there. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit like, damn, he a real man because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids, and he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day because he just wanted me to be that far away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shaped me in a different way. To being the dad that I am to my kids, that shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday. Like, nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a funeral on my 10th birthday, bro. My brother, who just told me before he left out the house and died, I'm gonna give you $100 for your birthday. I'm looking at that. Like, nigga, I still wake up right now today. I still want my $100 for my brother. Can't get it. It just certain shit just shake me certain ways, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying?
So when you look at yourself, like when you reflect and just look at yourself, how you see yourself right now as a person. Like if you had to judge you, how you see yourself.
The crazy part is, bro, I thought I was whole. I thought I was wholesome. I thought I was like the perfect man until this situation. This situation at hand right now made me realize, like, damn, bro, I'm actually fucked up. Like, I was just so, God just created me to be so happy to the point where I know how to, like, get beyond problems. I just always was happy. My whole trial, I just was happy as hell, because it's just like, I ain't got no reason to be happy. But it's just like, I'm just a happy person. I'm just a natural happy person. I could have got a life sentence and went to prison for the rest of my life, and y'all would have been seeing me in prison on photos just happy. Because I think God just created me like that. I be mad at God sometimes for that. Like, dang, bro, why you created me just like so happy to the point where I can't be in touch with my real feelings.
No, that's real though. I'm not gonna lie. What he's talking about right there is actually real, nigga. But I won't lie. Nah, I don't lie. That shit is real though. This nigga was very optimistic. Dang. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very good interview, bro. I don't even want to talk too much, but shit. Nah, that's real though, bro. Whew. Cause I feel like I'm the same way too, nigga. I don't like you when you going through a lot of bullshit as someone that's very resilient and just wants to keep moving forward. You don't really have time to process shit the right way, bro. You just gotta keep moving forward, nigga. And that's what he's been saying this whole interview, bro.
Do you think that type shit goddamn make it to where a nigga? Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. Like coming out of jail, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn your lesson, and all this shit going on, hearing these calls, talking on the phone. Like, what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, a nigga, I know.
Dang, I didn't think this nigga was going to get it like that, nigga. I'm interested to see what this nigga Slime saying, bro.
I know you was in there praying, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's like,
Wait,
nigga, what this nigga doing, bro? Like it's like you ain't learn your lesson, and all this shit going on, hearing these calls, talking on the phone. Like, what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, you know, a nigga, I know you was in there praying, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered?
Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at certain shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga. These last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying.
I think I was just so fucked up, and I just felt like it was just over. Like I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You cannot blame a nigga for that, bro. If I'm in the cell for 20, I talk shit regardless, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I talk shit regardless. But if I'm in the cell 23 hours, nigga, F the world, bro. I don't give a shit, nigga. What? Y'all don't even sugarcoat that bullshit. I know you guys are all doing the same shit. If you in the cell for 23 hours, you don't give a shit about the world, man. You gonna talk shit. Don't even come with that bullshit with your holy, holistic view on shit. You know that's gonna happen, bro. You know that's gonna happen, bro. Let's not even sugarcoat that, please.
Part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between me and them. Cause I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham, how I feel about this, how I feel about every situation. We talk like men, we brothers, we talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align, we won, we what we is. But you gotta understand, like, my standpoint, I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined, I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just gotta come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with, and they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been up pulling up on bro. This nigga pull up. Now, of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on none of that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things.
But look,
Nah, that's true, bro. Facts. I'm on thug side on this, bro. If I'm in jail, nigga, I'm talking shit, bro. I don't give a shit. You have to talk, bro. What? You in jail, bro. What? Nah, bro. You guys gotta get off this nigga's dick, bro. Talking shit is a natural but I'm telling you, that's a natural human thing, bro. You gonna talk about someone. You gonna talk about someone, bro.
looking back on it, how you feel? You just said, goddamn, like, damn, you feel like you was tripping.
I feel like I was tripping, but I feel like, cause I ain't never did shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life held no conversation with no girl about no another nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to, like, think back to when I was in jail. Because I did a long time in jail, so I know how to think right back to when I was in jail, right now.
So you been reflecting?
Hell yeah, and that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out, because all it do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All it do is make my girl think about those long ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like, that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, all this, y'all, this shit just like a fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life, to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing, like, but this shit traumatizing the hell. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man.
Facts, nigga. That's what I want to hear, boy. That's what I want to hear, boy. That's the type of shit I want to hear, bro. Say that shit again, nigga. Don't take back anything you said, bro. Because everything you said, you gotta stand on that shit. You have to. Say that shit twice. I like that out of dog, bro. Everything you said on those calls, you gonna say that shit again, nigga. Facts.
Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go. It's just like, bro, y'all ain't understanding what's going on.
I'm gonna say this. If you knowing that you told these people and you was on the side, how would you do it? If you was from the sideline, just listening to Slime on the phone, on the jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about like everything, how would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you done told the same people this, how would you look at it?
It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at it how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit. Okay. They probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why the hell you talking about? But if I was a nigga that had experienced certain shit, I would look at it another way. But, and me personally, I'm a smart man. I know how to think. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person to be like, man, I want to know what he think. Like, I want to hear what he was feeling. Like, why you do this? Why you said this shit on these phone calls? Why you was saying this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked.
Or they just putting out your part. Who you think putting that shit up?
I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of the niggas that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling them about it. We ain't no rap. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause
do you think you inviting that energy though?
Yeah, 100%. Over. But me just knowing how this world is, even if I wasn't inviting the energy, it still happened. It still would happen.
They just say that.
I know it. Cause you gotta think, before the world even seen an interrogation video of me or anything, jail calls I had already got leaked. Jail call got leaked when I was in jail.
Okay.
Interrogation shit was already out too.
Right. I'm just saying, all this shit was happening while I was in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
So I
don't think it would be, me personally, bro, this shit for me to use slang. I don't think it would be, it's like right now, yeah, interrogation shit came out too, and there was some shit in there, we're gonna talk about that. There was some shit in there like, damn, Slime, why you say that? Like, what the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't wanna be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro, if people's out here and they motherfucker like free Slime to the death, like, can't wait till you get out, but then when you got out, it was like, he ain't learned. He's still the same nigga. He wanna go back. Just off of tweets and dissing and...
That is true. I'm not gonna lie. That is true. What this guy is saying right here is true. He kind of was wilding with that. But I want to hear what he says. I want to hear what Thug says though. But that is true. I can't even lie. That is very true. One thing I like about interviewers is when they speak for the people, bro. This nigga's speaking for the people right now.
You know what I'm saying? They're just like, damn, bro, like, bro, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came home on some shit with goddamn damn near everybody telling. Nigga ain't supposed to make it back. And you back, that's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. What's making it like, yeah, thank you.
I think, personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still would have came out one day. Me personally. I understand what you're saying. Because it still came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked.
They weren't pushing no narrative.
No, that is very true though. That is very true. He's jail. I remember there was stuff coming out before any of that. He is right, I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck the narrative. I'm just saying coming out, no matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it still would have, no matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did, it still would have came out. Just because it was public record. Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, or me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail call came out, nigga, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like, shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit.
Okay.
So what they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then. And they just waiting to release it.
Strategic.
No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released.
What about, like...
Because you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half.
What about, like, contradicting shit? Like, they say, you tweeted that you told Sean to take the take the plea.
Yeah.
But on the call, you told Savage. I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so
yeah, okay.
Like,
that one, what you gotta say about that, though?
Like, credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this, and well, goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail, fighting for my life. It's just for people that don't know the law. I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me. We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place, side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other. Because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. So, when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law. But it's some things that he don't know about the law. So, that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail. Because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother. And he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plea? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell Savage, yeah, I told Umfo to take a plea, that's another charge on me because I don't.
Damn! You see, this is a lesson you don't know until you hear from the guy, bro. This is a very... I hope people don't just blow by this moment right here, bro. This guy's in jail, and if he says the wrong thing, he could deadass get like 5 years, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie, that is very... You have to have perspective, and that's what this perspective with bank is. That's very true right there, bro. I really hope people don't blow by this moment. That is what context can do for a situation, chat. Dang. I never thought about this shit. I never thought about that, bro. Oh God, I never thought about that. That's crazy.
To have contact with Umfo. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no. Cause all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell no, I ain't told no nigga take no plea. No, I ain't did that. Cause I gotta do that. I'm on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble, all type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea, no. But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up. Just for the world to know. Cause I told Savage no, I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me like, hey bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell no, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did what wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that. So I gotta clean that up. Cause I really did tell him after the case.
Yeah.
After the case. Hey, hell no, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single a gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? You was done talking? The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something. I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation, talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other all type of shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? Bro, that nigga a man, gangster. Stand on that. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you
Dang. Nah, this is something. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm not gonna. I genuinely cannot speak on this, bro. This is a whole different type of life that I just don't understand, bro. I don't understand this shit. This is too real, bro. These niggas are too street, bro. This is a different type of life, bro. If you genuinely think you can have an opinion about this, you wildin', bro. You wildin' if you think you have an opinion about this, bro. I genuinely don't understand what it means to be in that situation right there, bro. That's too deep of a situation, dog. I don't understand what that means, nigga. All I know is that that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. To be in that situation, it's tricky, dog. It's a tricky situation. What I will say though is that's unfair on Ghana, bruh. How are you gonna tell Ghana what to do with his life, dog? Nah, that's actually unfair. Like, the thing is, dog, to your brother talking about thug, that's a whole different thing, cause that's your brother. Nigga, come on, bro. You can't control Ghana's life like that, nigga.
boy, I'm rocking. You my brother. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He's just a freak nigga. That's how you looking at it. Hell no. Nigga, I'm crying to this nigga every day. Bro, please, bro. You just got out of prison, bro. You just did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama. Nigga, my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Ooh. I'm telling my brother, gone. You gotta get back with mama, bro. I'm gonna be alright. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm gonna be alright. I need you to go, bro. That nigga crying to me, bro. You understanding what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nothing. This nigga just did a life. That nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on the phone.
Life plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling.
Yeah.
Nah, they know he didn't do it.
They know he didn't do it.
They know he ain't do it. He got a life sentence. You know that that motherfucking judicial system here, bro. They know. They got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all niggas stop playing with my money. I just had to step on the nigga a few days ago for playing with my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house, when the murder got committed, my brother was in the house.
Dang, bruh. That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Nah, I'm snitching in that situation. Nah, you wildin', boy. I know who did it, and I was in the crib. Unless it's, even if it's my boy, though, bruh. Why you killing niggas? You out of here, boy. Nah, bro, you going to jail, my boy. I'm sorry, nigga. I can't go to jail for that shit. 10, 12 years, bro? Get out of here, that shit. But damn, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. You can't call his brother a snitch, bro. That's, why? Bro, this street shit is not worth it, bro. It's not, nigga. It's so messy, bro. It's too messy, dog.
How sweet when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama's car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life. Still to this day. Told the judge, I don't know them. The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the nigga just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because he know my mama gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the corner, get in the car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every day, saying I don't know them. They lying on me. The judge just sought it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game? They offer that nigga immunity. They know he ain't do it. They offer him immunity. Hey man, you tell exactly what happened, cause they saying one of the niggas saying you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying it's 3 of them. One of the niggas saying Umfun did the shoot. One of the niggas saying Umfun didn't do the shoot. He just brought us the gun. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Cause we was in his mama car, and if we would have pulled up in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Umfun and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my file. We finna go to the club. Bro, goddamn, suppose, I don't know if he did it or not, cause he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not, take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they ride off and gone, and like they finna go to the club and do what they doing, but they end up, well, that's what the court say. I don't know the case. The court said that they robbed some Mexicans, and one of the Mexican booked, and they shot him, and the Mexican died. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying it's true, but this is what the case was. They saying my brother took the gun to them, and then one of them killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not. Cool. Goddamn, they got one of the Mexicans that didn't get shot. One of them got killed, and one of them they let run away. The one that ran away said, my brother is about, that nigga probably about 5'7", 5'8", red as a motherfucker, real Mexican, Chinese nigga. The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. They said, how you know he black if he had a ski mask on? He said, I seen his hands. His hand was black. So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him. They know 100% he didn't do the murder. He just got a life sentence because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. They take it, man. Fuck y'all. To what? I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about that. I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rat on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shawty stand up in the and Shawty was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you know your brother to that point, to that extent, if you know your brother to that extent, nigga, you cannot. You literally are gonna ride by your brother, dog. Straight up. Especially going through what they went through, bro. Come on, nigga. They have to, right? Have to, bro. Have to ride by each other, bro. Everything that he's said so far, I have to agree with, bro. You got no choice to agree with. Now I want to see what he says about Ghana, because that's the one that I'm actually most interested about, bro. Like, why did he say what he said about Ghana? I'm not gonna lie.
I'm 10 years old. Shawty was a kid. Shawty stood up in the paint, bro. Shawty got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea say the same shit Ghana plea said? Like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Guess what you wouldn't believe, man? I ain't never seen you plea. I ain't never seen you, bro, plea. I swear to God.
Just how many did you go home?
I told him, cause he had did 12 years on the murder, and then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial. The lawyer got him a new trial. So now he out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again, cause they know it ain't nothing he doing. He ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like, goddamn, keep resetting the trial date for the rest of his life. He was never going to court again. That's what the lawyer said. Like, they ain't finna do nothing. They can't beat it. So I told him, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea, because you still got to do a new trial.
So they did that?
I don't think they did it. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is out of the murder shit. We can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would have. But the state was like, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. Like, it's a new trial. Like, it ain't nothing, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in there. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely doing a plea in. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court, every day. I'm sitting in the cell crying, like, bro, we gotta go, bro. My dude, these folk out of their mind, these folk can't function. Go on. One of us need to go right now. I don't need you right here with me. You just did 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit finna be 3-4 years process. I don't need you doing that, bro.
So who did what's right in that case?
Everybody who on the case did what's right. except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. Except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL was a gang. They saying that we got a RICO. And YSL is a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang book.
Done did some shit separate, on their own.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, oh, YSL a gang. Off of all these crimes that happen. But the law that makes an organization a gang, the law that makes an organization a gang, we don't meet none of the criteria. So we not a gang. No matter how y'all try to twist it, we not a gang. You see what I'm saying?
I know, bro. That's the one thing that sucks, bro. Ghana was just put in a shitty situation, nigga. That was a shitty situation. But it's not gonna hurt the case. That's the thing. That's like the gray area. If someone tells you this is not gonna hurt the case, and it's a plea deal and you can leave, bro, why on earth would you not take that, bro? Why wouldn't you take that, bro? Especially if you're not a street nigga like that. And the thing is, did Ghana know he was even gonna get out, bro? That's also another thing. If he didn't take the plea. Holy shit, that's tough.
We got every lawyer in this motherfucker saying we not a gang.
So who you look at in that shit that took the plea that you be like, oh, I can see how he took it? Nobody.
Dude.
Nobody.
On phone. Because, and I ain't like saying, oh, he didn't goddamn do us wrong or he didn't do this. One thing I know is he ain't taking the plea. If I don't make him take the plea, he ain't studying that plea.
So why Duke ain't wrong? I just want to know. Like, why?
Because Duke plea was from Duke. All Duke said in his plea, he didn't say YSL was a gang or none of that. All Duke plea did was said that Yak was right about telling on him, about what they talked about. Duke plea was just what Yak already had told the police about him. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. You said Duke just agreed to what Yak said.
Yes.
Like,
Duke.
So Yak, you saying Yak threw Duke up on the bus. He just said the nigga telling the truth. Homie.
Yeah, because if he say that he not, then Yak got to take the stand on him. Because Yak plea agreement say he got to take the stand if Duke go to trial. That was a part of his plea.
What I'm saying? What,
on that case.
Hold. So Yak say ain't nobody. He was on Big Fat. He said nobody ain't go to jail for what. He said he just was in there running his mouth in the what's his name interrogation room. So how he? What you mean testify? What the hell you talking about?
When him and Duke caught their case, Duke was going to trial.
What kind of case it was?
Goddamn, they got caught in a car. They had no license. They had 2 guns on them, and they went on a high-speed chase. They took Georgia State Patrol on high-speed chase. So when they get locked up, this is what their charges is: theft by receiving stolen property, which is the guns, and well, I think it was one of the guns. Or I don't know. I know they had theft by receiving and then no license because they were driving. They was in the car. They had a license. That's what.
You told on a gun and some license. Stop playing.
That was the original charge.
Oh, what the other?
When the police came, when the police came and talked to Yak, Yak told them what actually was happening.
What was happening?
Like, he told them Duke got jumped on at Magic City by some ops, by the opposite, and he came to Magic City to get Duke, and they were going to retaliate, go commit murder, go possibly commit murder. They're going to retaliate against the people that just jumped on Duke. That's what Yak told him.
Okay, you see this? I don't know, bro. This nigga looks skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what they talk about, so I just gotta listen to him.
Hold on. Let's slow down.
They get locked. They on the way to the op hood. This what I don't know, cause I went down. This what the police saying.
They got caught with some guns and no license, and he turned that into what?
He told them what really was happening. Cause the police just like,
why?
These 2, they ride past the state patrol. It's 2 young niggas.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact, chat? Is that a fact, bro? Did that actually happen? Cause I don't know where to get the proof. did that actually happen, bro? I don't know.
Hoodies and ski masks and all that old shit ride past State Patrol. State Patrol get behind them. They go on a high-speed chase. They go on a high-speed chase. They wreck the car. They get out the car, run. Well, one of them get out the car and run. One of them stay in the car. That automatically make it fishy to me.
Who stayed in the car?
I think Yak stayed in the car.
He went to people
it's
who ran
Yak.
stayed in the car.
Yak
Yak stayed in the car.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yak stay in the car. Duke, when they crash, Duke get out and run.
Okay.
And toss one of the guns.
Got away.
Nah, he got caught. He ended up getting caught.
Okay.
Yak goddamn. Some people told me that Yak ran too. But some people told me that Yak didn't run. Yak stayed in the car. So if me and you go on a high-speed chase, right, and we both know what we doing, we know what we going to do. If the state is right, we know what we going to do. The police get behind us, we go on a high-speed chase, crash the car. We get out the car, we run, man. If I get out this car and run, and Bank stay in this car, the only thing on my mind is Bank finna tell on me. Or Bank finna, even if you ain't finna tell on me, I'm finna think in my mind, Bank finna tell the police it's him. Like, cause what you stand in the car for?
He must know. He must got out. Basically, like he must got out. He must know something I don't know. If we supposed to run. Basically, what you saying?
Like if you don't run when the police is chasing you, you the one driving. You take them on a high speed chase. If you don't get out and run, and you get out and let Duke run, you got something you finna tell the police. Not even if you finna tell the police, hey, I don't know, officer. I'm a Uber. We was just riding. This nigga, I don't know what the hell he got going on. He just hopped out and ran. You finna say something? Like I don't understand why you not finna run, which is not bad. And that ain't really bad to me. Because if you can spin 12, you can spin them. If me and you go on high speed chase and I hop out and run and you don't, all you can say is shit. Man, I know that young nigga from the hood. I don't even really know his name. Man, that young nigga told me to drop him off at the girl house, man. I was on the way home. I was finna drop this nigga off at the girl house, man. When goddamn y'all got behind me, but I know I can't go to jail, boys. But the young nigga got a gun, but I know I can't go to jail. So I just went on a high speed chase. Like, you know, you can. It's ways you can flip it and then and it make it good. Like, all right, cool. I understand why you sat in the car. If you can flip it, you can flip it. So I ain't gonna say he sat in the car cause he was gonna tell, but I'm gonna say it's weird that you sat in the car. Like,
so what? All right, fast forward.
If you sat in the car.
All right, fast forward to what the facts. You say he
Duke got jumped on that Magic City.
Okay.
Call yet? This supposedly, I don't know, allegedly. Duke got jumped on that Magic by some opposites. He called Yak. Yak come get him from Magic. Him and Yak get in the car and on the way to the ops hood. They on the way to the ops hood to retaliate, to go handle their business. Like niggas just jumped on him, he finna go handle their business. They ride past the police next to the ops hood. They on the ops street when they ride past the police. The police get behind them and turn the lights on. They go on a high speed chase, they crash. They get out and run, they get caught. They in jail for driving, no license and firearm in the car. It's the charges. The police come question Duke. Duke don't tell Duke like, man, suck my dick. No. The police go question Yak. Cause I think Yak was in some more trouble too. So the police go question Yak. So I guess that's his way of being like, shit, I gotta try to get myself out of trouble. I'm in deep trouble. Like even though Duke got this little bit of that case, I got the same little bit of that case, but I got more shit. I'm on probation. I just got out of jail. Yak got a deeper rap sheet. So
but I thought he said he took the charge though. I thought Yak took the charge. He said goddamn, ain't nobody go to jail but him. Like he don't want this time and Duke
him and Duke went to jail, bro.
No, I'm saying like convicted. Basically like Duke got some probation.
Duke got convicted. He got probation.
6 month probation.
I think he got a year probation.
So Shawty went to the Fed though, so he had to take the gun charge though.
No, he went to the Fed because that was like his 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns. So your 5th, 6th time getting caught with guns, now the Fed's involved. Now the Fed like, hey man, they keep getting caught with guns. Now the Fed snatch you. Now the Feds give you the gun charge. So you can't take the gun charge. The Fed gave you the charge. The Feds gave you the charge. You didn't take you running around saying you took the gun charge for Duke. Now you didn't. In your interview, you said the gun was my gun, but I gave it to Duke. Everybody know in a court of law, if you say, hey, this is my brick, but I gave this motherfucker to a bank, whoever is in possession of this brick, that's who brick it is. That's a fact. Whoever in possession of this gun, that's who gun it is. I don't give a fuck. You can tell the police 1,000,000 times this your gun. Duke get caught with this gun, this motherfucker is Duke gun. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that go.
So
the Fed snatched him, and When the feds snatched him, his charge in the feds was the gun charge.
It's because he had more than one, but like
Yeah, the feds just were on him. Like, we on him. He keep getting caught with a gun. He done beat murder charge, all type of shit. He done beat murder charge, all that.